Hey everybody, I just want to take a minute today and talk to you about the upcoming ITED tests. For those that aren't aware, we have ITEDs coming up next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I want to talk to you a second about the importance of those tests, both for you as an individual and our school as a whole, and the reason it's important for you to give your best effort. Also some exciting incentives that we have that are trying to encourage you to do that. First of all, the importance for you as an individual. Learning is just like any other thing that you might do. You want to get better at it, whether you're in a sport, whether you like video games, or whether you're in band or debate. From time to time, you need to practice, and you also need to compete and see how you're doing. That's what the ITEDs are. They're a chance each year for us to compete against ourselves. Individually, that means you can see your progress from year to year, areas of strength, areas for improvement, and kind of get a measuring stick of how you're doing. It's also a great chance to practice for other standardized tests that you'll be taking as you get closer to college, like the ACT. And it is a test that schools will look at and to see how you've done and see how you've progressed. It's also important for us as a school. This is a yearly chance for us as a school to measure ourselves against other schools and against ourselves, to see how we're progressing, see what our areas of strength are, see if there's areas that we need to work on. And it's also something that gets published in the newspapers, it gets reported to the state, and it's a way for us to stack ourselves up against the rest of the state and the rest of the nation. We know we have a great school, and we have a great school because we have great teachers and great students. And the ITEDs are one of the ways that we can show that. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty competitive, and I know this year in some of our athletic events things have not gone our way as much as we'd like them to. We've worked very hard, but we haven't seen the wins that we'd like to see. This is a chance for us to get a big win. Academically, we know that education and academics are the most important part of why we're here. And the ITED tests are a chance for us to show our area and our state just how great Okoboji is. In order for that to happen, we need everybody to give their best effort. The thing about the ITEDs is you can't study. You can't go home and cram for the ITEDs. And that's good. You can relax. You don't need to spend all night preparing. The best way you can prepare for the ITEDs is to get a good night's sleep. I know in dugouts this week, our teachers will be talking to us about some of the ways to, some of the test strategies as far as narrowing down the options. Get a good breakfast each day. Like I said, it's going to be 3 days, the first 2 hours of each day. And give your best effort. I know that ITEDs aren't exactly everyone's idea of a whole lot of fun. And especially by that second and third morning, they can get a little long. It's one of the reasons we break it up over 3 days rather than doing it all at once. But each time you start one of those tests, just remember it's important to give your best. We want to get an accurate picture for you and an accurate picture of us as a school. I know you're all proud to be one, and this is a great way to show that. We also have some incentives, some things we've done in the past, both for individual effort in terms of the way you can qualify for some of those is to either improve over what you've done in past years or to get a high enough score, and your teachers will go over some specifics there. But we have incentives based on individual performance. We have incentives based on dugout, because you'll be taking these tests with your dugout. And we also have incentives based on which grade is able to improve or score the highest. It's always fun to turn into a little bit of a competition. And we'll see which grade can come out on top. So if you have any questions about the ITEDs as we prepare for them, ask any one of your teachers, ask your dugout leader. Remember, you'll be taking those tests with your dugouts. They'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday mornings. Like I said, the best thing you can do is come prepared with a good night's sleep and a good breakfast and a couple of pencils and ready to give your best effort the whole time. Thanks a lot.